It's Week 13 of the National Football League, and we'll get a look here at Josh Allen. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Bills and the 49ers on Sunday Night Primetime.
Winter is just around the corner as you get a look at Highmark Stadium just south of Buffalo, New York.
Hello, everybody. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you take a look at the Bills entering play here. They come in off the extended break from the bye.
I think it was much needed as well. You play 2.5 months, you're ready for some time off to get set for the home stretch.
On the other side of the field for the visiting 49ers, they were losers their last time out. They're going to try to get back in the win column, but obviously they're going to have to do that in a hostile environment.
And sometimes it actually works to your advantage. Now you've got to band together your team, the us against the world mentality. Let's see if they can use it and get a victory.
The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13.
And the opening kickoff will not be returned as that will be a touchback. Well, the 49ers getting ready to go on offense, and it's the Pro Bowler Brock Purdy at the helm in his third NFL season now out of Iowa State.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
One touchdown, one pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe he leans on a few other parts of the offense and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game as he'll lose yardage to start things out. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. And they'll look to avoid an early 3-and-out here on 3rd and 4.
Purdy from the gun. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Purdy will set up to throw it here.
Open man is Samuel, complete. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
Again, it's Purdy to throw it.
And that's complete to McCaffrey. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Now a give right side McCaffrey. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Holding offense.
So that run play nullified by the holding call on the tight end.
Yeah, I just think he needs to get off the ball a lot quicker and get into the block a little bit more effectively. Then he doesn't have to reach and grab and try and hold on.
And throwing here, Purdy. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Brandon Ayuk
with touchdown number 7 on the year.
And the Niners have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. Jake Moody now for the point after.
And now it's blocked. This is going the other way. But he will not be able to bring this one back, in the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
Well, there's a blocked extra point. I remember playing, and we had one of those go against us. I remember our kicker and our holder told the head coach, just relax, coach. Why are you yelling? Don't worry, it's just 1 point. Oh, my. Those coaches see a point is gold to them because you never know how it's going to turn out later.
Exactly. That's what I was just going to say. First quarter, we'll see if this has any implications as the game goes on.
I still can't believe they told the head coach to relax. Whoa.
Bad move. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
That's good for a Buffalo Bills. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Allen going to throw. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
The Bills had 7-4 on the year, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Got it complete to Khalil Shakir.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 11 more on that one, and another first down. Throwing now is Allen. Forced out to his left. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
22-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
To throw, it's Allen. Being chased out left. They shakes him off. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble. 6-0 our score after 1. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now Allen. His throw incomplete. That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught 1 of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Now Allen.
And he's got his tight end Knox for a Bills touchdown.
A great effort there with an amazing diving catch.
And the Bills are an extra point away from taking the lead.
And with the rules as touchy as they can be, it's so hard to complete a diving catch in the end zone, but he just did it pretty well.
How about him getting his body, his hands, everything underneath and around the football without it hitting the ground and causing some doubt in the minds of the people who have to look at this and possibly review it. What a tremendous effort and a great catch.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Niners offense, led by their running back, headed out for the 2nd possession. And they love to find different ways to get into the football. We know that. And you can see he comes into this week 2nd in the NFL in receiving yards out of the backfield.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Here's 3rd and 3. Here's Purdy. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 37-yard line. Now an option play, and he'll keep it.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
You know I love football. You know I love the game.
I hope so.
But nighttime in December, you know I'm wearing multiple coats. So I just wonder about the guys on the field with all the great gear that they have. Do they have enough on, or do they have too much on? Because sometimes that can affect you trying to carry the ball.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They start the drive with Cook. Well, what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here on the first play?
You know I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position. After a turnover, I feel like I might have them a little bit off balance. I prefer to take a shot, but a lot of coaches will tell you, you only do it if you trust the guy who's got the football in his hands. Meaning, if it's not there, he won't force it downfield and maybe turn into an interception. He'll go to the check down, go to a second option, and go ahead and take the play that's in front of him.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Buying time to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Steps away. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
There he goes, and for good reason. Running with it has paid dividends earlier in this game and earlier on this drive. And until they prove they can stop him, I don't think he's going to be shy about continuing to run for first downs instead of airing it out.
A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
And that's why defensive coaches preach swarming to the football. It's usually going to take more than one guy to get that big man down.
And it did right there. Multiple broken tackles, but they eventually get him down. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen, an 18-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to extend their lead. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top rope. I like it. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is up to 8. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it was Josh Allen using his legs to polish things off. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. Where the 49ers getting set to trot out there. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Back to throw, Purdy. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel.
Holding, offense.
He's trying to protect his quarterback's blind side. Got nailed for the hold.
You have one job over there. Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so because they don't catch all of them. This time they did.
Purdy looking to throw. The same target, same result. It's Kittle.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Purdy now to throw.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Wishnowski on to punt as he sends this one away.
And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback.
The Bills offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
And with an 8-point lead, probably not too much of an impetus to try and do too much here.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. To the air, Allen. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Allen from the gun on 3rd down, escaping the pressure right. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Here's Allen to throw it. Steps away to his left. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Valdez-Scantling in motion right.
Allen now looks to throw.
He's got the hookup downfield to Samuel.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. So we've reached halftime here in Orchard Park, where the Bills taking the lead into the break. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Bills offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And his ability to use his legs has given the defense fits when trying to game plan. He's currently 2nd in the NFL in rushing yards by a QB.
Yeah, boy, it is tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Allen.
And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. And that is incomplete. He had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Here's Sam Martin now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively, just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. Up the gut, McCaffrey.
Takes it to about the 37.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
He'd had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Purdy.
Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Now Purdy. That's caught. It's McCaffrey again.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down.
Purdy will set up to throw it here.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
And the Niners are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Here we go, set.
Back to throw again. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
Purdy sets up to throw again.
Touchdown! George Kittle from a yard out.
And the Niners are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Purdy and the Niner offense, they'll stay on the field. They'll try to go for 2 here.
They'll try and throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
They made the decision to go for 2. They didn't get it. They remained down by 2 points. Should they have kicked it there?
3rd quarter, I'm okay with it. Maybe 1st or 2nd, you don't. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, again, I keep coming back to I don't like to chase a lot of points.
Yeah.
But I also don't know what kicking an extra point being down 1 does for me.
Here's Allen. Dancing to his left. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Allen going to throw. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Buffalo. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4.
Another catch for Valdez-Scantling.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll bring up second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Forced out to his left. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
That escapability has been on full display, and you can see he's now over 100 yards rushing for the game.
To throw, it's Allen. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
Now a 2nd and 6. Throwing now is Allen. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
Partner, even I can figure out who deserves the lion's share of credit for their lead right now because he has been terrific in a dual threat role, really chewing up yardage and getting them points with his legs. Simply put, that defense has had no way of stopping him, and that's why his side is on top.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen, 15 yards.
And the Bills are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead.
If you're going to play quarterback in the NFL, you've got to have great vision, and you've got to remain calm when things break down in the pocket. Both of those traits are on display there. He surveys the situation, sees the middle of the field open, so he's just going to step up and take it himself. Very well done there.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Niners offense and Christian McCaffrey ready to go once more. As we take a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns, he is right up there amongst the best in the NFL.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
Purdy from the gun. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 42-yard line. This pass to Jennings, and he makes the catch. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Here's Purdy.
23 yards on the tuck and run.
Here's 1st and goal. Throwing here, Purdy.
Flushed out right. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Brock Purdy.
A 10-yard touchdown run.
And the 49ers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
And it's blocked.
So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a 1-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a 1st down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook.
And he will have a Bills 1st down, and that should be that.
Well, now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. And they'll take a knee as the clock ticks down toward 50 seconds to go. Allen down to a knee, and that should just about do it.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road.
But there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because, remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
So for the Bills, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-4. And they will hit the road next week. Meanwhile, for San Francisco, they fall to 6-6 now on the campaign. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against the Chicago Bears. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.